Morning. I am Riji, Associate Professor, Department of ECE, Rogni College of Engineering, Kanyakumari District. Today we are going to see about Unit 5 GPS Position, Location, Principle and Differential GPS. On completion, students can understand the definition and history of GPS, describe the different method of GPS, explain about differential GPS. GPS definition: Global Positioning System is a space, rendezvous and fixed point navigation system that can be used for timing and ranging, providing continuous, real-time, high-precision, three-dimensional position, three-dimensional speed and time information to user worldwide. Generation and development of GPS. In October 1957, the first artificial Earth satellite in the sky, space-based electronic navigation was born. The United States built in Meridian satellite navigation and positioning system in 1964. The United States began to build the global positioning system in 1973 and it was fully completed and put into the operation in 1994. The initial development of GPS positioning was mainly used for military purpose, such as Army, Navy and Air Force to provide real-time, all-weather and global navigation service, intelligence collection, nuclear explosion monitoring, emergency communication and demolition positioning. As the GPS system enters the experimental and practical stages, the high degree of automation and positioning technology and the high accuracy and greater potential to achieve greater attracted the general attention of government and great interest of surveyors. Especially in recent years, GPS positioning technology has made rapid development in the research application basis, the development of new application field and development of software and hardware. Composition of GPS system. The space satellite pod consists of 21 working satellite and 3 backup satellite. The ground control pod consists of 1 main control station, 5 monitoring station and 3 injection station. The basic type of user receiver are navigation type and terrestrial type. The earth type receiver is divided into single frequency type and dual frequency type. Global positioning method classification. The global positioning method is classified into static positioning and dynamic positioning according to the state of the user receiver in antenna, measurement, absolute positioning and relative positioning according to positioning result. Static positioning, that positioning process, the location of the receiver antenna is relative to the surrounding ground point in a static state, while dynamic positioning is the opposite, that in positioning process the receiver antenna in motion, the positioning result are continuously changing. Absolute positioning are also known as single pointing positioning is the independent determination of absolute position of the user receiver antenna in WGS 84 coordinate system. Relative position is also determined the relative positioning between the receiver antenna and the ground references are WGS 84 coordinate or a relative position between two observers. Various positioning methods also having different combinations such as static absolute positioning, static relative positioning, absolute positioning, dynamic relative positioning, etc. At present, in the field of engineering and mapping, the most widely used are static relative positioning and dynamic relative positioning. According to the data, solution of relative positioning, whether it is a real time or not, it is divided into post processing positioning and real dynamic positioning, among which post processing positioning further divided into static and dynamic. Global positioning principle, absolute global positioning principle. The basic principle of absolute position GPS is based on observed geometric distance between GPS satellite and the user receiver antenna and the instantaneous coordinating of the satellite to determine the location of the point corresponding to the user receiver antenna. The location of the observatory, let the phase center coordinate of the receiver antenna be X, Y, Z. The instantaneous coordinate of the satellite ZS, YS, ZS can be obtained according to the navigation message so that they are using three unknown quantity X, Y, Z in the equation. Coordinate of the station X, Y, Z can be solved as long for 3 GPS satellite and received of the satellite. It can be seen that the essence of GPS single point position is a backward rendezvous of spatial distance. Relative GPS positioning principle. The relative GPS position, also called as differential GPS positioning. It is a more accurate positioning in GPS positioning at present. The basic positioning principle is used two GPS user placed at the two end of the baseline absorb the same GPS signal synchronously to determine the relative positioning or baseline vector in the baseline endpoint in the WGS84 coordinate system. The GPS post-processing system at present relative position is widely used in engineering. Differential GPS is a system in which a difference between absorbed and computed coordinate ranges, known as differential correction at a particular known point, are transmitted to user GPS receiver at other point to upgrade the accuracy of the user. Differential GPS positioning used to find the point position derived from satellite point and apply correction to that position. These correction difference can be determined and the known position are generated by the reference receiver whose position is known and fed to the instrument and used by the second receiver to correct it. This is called differential GPS positioning. Differential correction is a technique that greatly increases the accuracy of the collected DPGS data. It involves the receiver in a known location, the base station, and comparing the data with the DGPS position collected from the unknown location. Differential positioning, simultaneously GPS measurement and field roving and base site unknown. Roving receiver to base station to the satellite. Quiz question. Define GPS. Explore the different method of positioning. Give a note on differential GPS. Thank you.